Welcome to Loving Life, a guide to a positive mindset. I'm your host, Lisa. I'm a mindset and energy coach, and each week you'll discover mindset shifts, energy practices, and real life tools to help you feel more confident, calm, and in flow, because you deserve to love the life you're creating. I'm so glad you're here with me. Let's get going on today's episode. Welcome back to Loving Life. Now, have you ever got back from a really lovely holiday, unpacked your suitcase, made yourself a cup of tea, and just thought, it's so nice to be home? Today, I want to explore why that feeling is actually so much deeper than we might realise, because we spend so much of our lives looking forward to getting away that I think it's really easy to forget to appreciate the place we come back to. Before we get into that, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who listened last week. The places with the highest amount of downloads last week was Brisbane. We've gone back to the Aussies again. So we had Brisbane, then Sydney, and then New York City. So thank you to those people who in those places. Thank you to everyone for listening wherever you are, and especially thank you if you are coming back. If you are new here, I'm Lisa, and I like to think I help people remember the little things they've got in their life that make it amazing. And that is very much what we are talking about today. So I have just got back from a lovely week away with my family. Now, we only went, it wasn't far. We hired a house for the whole family. Mainly because my nan, bless her, just doesn't have the energy to do those family things anymore. So, we're making the most of life whilst we're still all together. So it was a lovely, lovely week, and it was amazing spending time with my family. It was lush to be around my little nephew Hudson, who's only 1 year old, but he's like the baby of the family. All the other grandkids are, in their teens. So it's really lovely to be around a baby, because babies just bring so much joy, don't they? And he's just lush. But it was also lovely to spend time with my nieces and nephew, and with my sister and my sister-in-law, my brother, or just everybody. Obviously my parents as well. But then when I got home yesterday, it was just so lovely to be home. What is it about home that feels so different? And it's not because I didn't enjoy being away. Obviously, I really did. But sometimes two things can be true at once. You can love being somewhere else and still love coming home. So why can we absolutely love getting away but still find so much comfort in coming back? Our home isn't just a place. So when we think about home, when someone says, I'm going home, we often think about the building itself, the bricks and mortar, the four walls, a place with a roof and a dress. But that's not what makes somewhere feel like home. Home is a feeling. It's the place where your shoulders drop when you walk through the door, hopefully. It's the place where you know where everything is, where you don't have to think, and where your body almost breathes a sigh of relief. And this is because our nervous system loves familiarity. So I've been talking a lot recently about nervous system safety and creating ways that make us feel safe and secure. Now, one of the things that we know about our nervous system is that it's constantly scanning our environment, not necessarily for danger, but for familiarity. So when you're away, even somewhere amazing, your brain is processing so much. There's different beds, different sounds, different routines, different food, different surroundings. If you're away with people, then other people and their habits. Being away is exciting, but it's also so stimulating. Then you come home, and because our nervous system is constantly scanning, am I safe? At home, we know where everything is, what sounds belong there, where the kettle is, which mug we always reach for, how the bed feels, and those tiny familiar things are the things that tell us we are safe because we don't need to think. And that is often in the little things that we don't notice. Hundreds of tiny little things like making your cup of tea exactly how you like it, opening the back door first thing in the morning, watching the birds in the garden, lighting a candle in the evening, sitting in your favourite spot, putting your comfy clothes on. Those tiny rituals, shall we say, they don't seem important until you've been away. Those things like lighting candles, buying flowers, opening the windows, putting music on, diffusing essential oils, putting fresh bedding on, sitting in your favourite chair. All those things, they're not just about making things look nice. We're actually creating an atmosphere that helps us settle. We are creating cues of safety. So creating a home that makes us feel safe and comfortable and comforted isn't about creating a home that's perfect. Your house doesn't need white walls and matching cushions and Instagram-worthy shelves. Sometimes creating a safe, comfortable, comforting home is about having your favourite blanket to hand. It's about having your dog curled up beside you. It's about having your coffee in your favourite mug and hearing the birds outside the window and the smell of dinner cooking. And it's also those little moments that we can take with us that make us feel at home wherever we are. So even when you're going through tough times or life is feeling a little bit uncertain or we're in unfamiliar territory, those 5 quiet minutes with a cup of tea, listening out for birdsong, your favourite essential oil. Like I take lavender with me everywhere I go and peppermint. And when you're going on an aeroplane, that often, when you go through security, that does often cause slight delays when they're wondering what the hell liquid I'm carrying. But I take it everywhere with me. Those are my comforts that I take everywhere with me, as well as my rose quartz and my Amazonite crystal. Maybe it's listening to your favourite meditation, which obviously is my morning meditation. I will pop the link in the show notes after somebody pointed out to me last week that they couldn't find it anywhere. So thank you for that, Lauren, if you're listening. But also little things like putting your hand on your heart and taking a breath. That doesn't require you to take anything anywhere. You've always got your hand and you've always got your heart. You've always got your breath. Those rituals, those things that tell our nervous system that we are safe, even if we're not physically at home. Now, one of the most amazing things about being at home is that we don't have to be performing. We don't have to be anybody else apart from ourselves. So when we're out in the world, we are making decisions, we're driving, we're socialising, we're thinking, we are planning. Even on holiday, as wonderful as it is, there's still that unfamiliarity of what are we doing today? What time do we need to leave? Where should we eat? What time should we eat? Whereas at home, none of that really matters. You can just be yourself. And I wonder if when we're away from home, that's what we're actually craving. It's not the house. It's the permission to exist without performing, to just be ourselves. I think one of the nicest feelings in life is loving your holiday and loving coming home. I loved making those memories with my family, but I also equally loved coming home back to my own little routines. And I thought it's actually a really lovely place to be, because it means that you've built a life that you genuinely enjoy returning to, and that is actually something worth celebrating. So even, whatever position you are in, there will be things in your home that make you feel safe and secure and comforted. So it's so important to recognize those things. And we're going to do a little visualization at the end of this episode. And I'm also going to give you a little prompt to do at home as well, to find out what those things are for you if you don't already know. Sometimes we can be so focused on the next thing. So I'll be happy when, once we move, once the work calms down, once the kids are older, once we book another holiday, that we forget to genuinely celebrate and appreciate the amazing small tiny things that often go unnoticed that help us feel amazing in everyday life. And there's also, especially when you get into the world of self-development, all of a sudden you might naturally be ambitious anyway, but all of a sudden when you're talking about goals and ambitions, there's the next house or the next renovation or the next chapter, the next career move. But we often forget to appreciate the chapter we're already living. And one of the biggest signs that you are creating a life that you love is when you can leave it for a week and then come back thinking, it's good to be home. So before we finish today, let's do this visualization. So if you're driving, just listen along. But if you are somewhere that you can safely close your eyes for a moment and just pause with me, then I'd love you to join me. So start by taking a breath in. Close your eyes and take a breath out. Just allow your shoulders to soften. And just imagine yourself standing at your own front door. You're just about to arrive home. You reach for the handle, open the door, and step inside. There's no rush, no list of jobs waiting for you. Just notice, what do you see? Maybe it's sunlight coming through a window. Maybe it's your favourite chair, a family photograph, your favourite cosy blanket, fresh flowers, maybe even a pile of shoes by the front door. Just notice the little details that make your home yours. Notice how your body feels here. Maybe your breathing slows. And there's that familiar feeling. A feeling that says, I belong here. I can relax here. Now I'd like you to slowly walk through your home in your mind. Notice the little things that maybe get overlooked. The mug that you always reach for. The view from your favourite window. The place where you drink your morning coffee. The sound of the birds outside. The smell of clean bedding. The corner where your dog curls up. Whatever it is for you, just notice it. Let yourself feel gratitude. not because your home is perfect, but because it holds your life. Your ordinary Tuesdays, your celebrations, your quiet evenings, your laughter, your moments of rest, your memories. Your life is unfolding here. And maybe as you open your eyes, you'll notice something today that you've stopped seeing. Something beautifully normal. Something that's been there all along, waiting to be appreciated. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got a little action for you to do, just to maybe embody this. So today, if you leave the house or when you walk back through the door later, just pause for 10 seconds, look around and ask yourself, what am I grateful to come home to? Look around your home without criticism. So ignore the washing that still needs folding, if you're anything like me, or the jobs still waiting. And instead ask yourself, what do I genuinely love about this place? Maybe it's your garden and how it makes you feel when you sit out there. Is it your sofa? Is it your morning coffee by the window? Is it the dog asleep beside you? Is it sunlight coming through the kitchen? Because those little moments, they are the ones that create the feelings. And it's the feelings that we feel that matter. So I just want to finish today by saying sometimes the richest parts of life aren't the big occasions and the material things we spend our money on. Sometimes they're the everyday things that go unnoticed until we notice them. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope something in this episode has resonated with you, and if it has, then please do reach out to me, send me a DM, email me at lisa@lisadavidge.co.uk. Let me know what has resonated. And if you're interested in working with me, whether that's one-to-one or in my Inner Circle membership, then make sure you head to my website, lisadavidge.co.uk, to find out more. Have an amazing week and enjoy your homes, and I will speak to you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love it if you could take a moment to subscribe, rate, and if you're listening on Apple, as 95% of you do, review. It really helps the podcast reach more people who are ready to shift their mindset and raise their vibration. And if you know someone who would benefit from today's episode, feel free to share it with them. Until next time, keep loving life and know that I'm sending you so much love.